Hello, and welcome to Speech 1100. I'm Professor Thompson, and I'm going to be your full-time faculty member leading you throughout this course. I'm excited to get started, but there's a lot to cover, and I have two videos that I think are very important for you to watch as we start this term. This first video is where I'm going to focus on stuff within BlackBoard. Where are things located? How do you navigate the course? Just kind of the nuts and bolts of what you need to know to be successful. The second video, which will be posted directly after this within BlackBoard, is going to be a syllabus overview so that you can understand the ins and outs of the policies and what you need to know so that you're successful from that standpoint. My goal is to see you succeed. And I would like every single one of you to get an A or a B in this class. And I think that that is possible. Okay? We are partners in your success. And so remember, you're going to get out of this class what you put into this class. And again, I really would like to see each and every one of you walk away with an A or a B this term. This is a short course. It's only 5 weeks long. So we need to make the most of our time together. So let's move forward and take a peek at this internet class. The important thing is you've already completed the first step. You've logged on. The next step now is to familiarize yourself with some of the things within the BlackBoard system. I want you to walk away from this video knowing how to navigate the course, where things are located at within BlackBoard, a little bit about some of the schedule, and some of the policies. But again, some of that will be covered in the next video as well. And then I want you to know what you need to complete first after watching these videos. Let's take a look inside BlackBoard. The first thing that you're going to notice is that when you log into BlackBoard, you're going to be directed to the announcement page, and that will take place the entire semester. I will always have you directed as you log in right here, so that if there's any new video announcements, they're always posted right away for you to see. If there's any text announcements, those are always easy to find as well. Once you've logged into BlackBoard and you've noticed whether or not there's any new announcements, you're going to notice over here on the left-hand side of the screen all of the black navigational tabs that are going to help you this term. If at any point you ever feel like you're lost or you don't know where you're at, go to the left-hand side and find the tab that's going to help navigate you back to where you need to go. I've really tried to take away the different layers within the course. So there's a Start Here tab that I've put here at the beginning of the course, and this tab will go away after the first week of the semester. But this is where I truly want you to start for now. It has some of the very first things that you can complete in this course. So the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to fill out this speech questionnaire. I've embedded this right into BlackBoard so you can fill it out right here within the course. There's 9 simple questions, and it shouldn't take you more than 5 minutes to complete. The next thing as you get started that I'm going to ask you to do is to sign up for Remind 101. The web link to do that is right here, and then there's some PDF instructions right here that you can follow as well. And then I've created a video of myself explaining what Remind 101 is, and then a YouTube commercial of this as well. It's another communication tool that's going to help us interact over these 5 weeks. So that's really where I want you to get started, is within this tab. Once you've done that, you can quickly navigate to the Syllabus and Schedule tab, which is the third tab at the moment. Within this tab, you're going to notice that there's a printable syllabus here, and that there's also a printable schedule for you. This syllabus is 13 pages long, and that's why I've said that I will be creating a new video that looks just at the syllabus policies, and we don't need to cover all of that right now. And then the next thing that I posted is a schedule. This is separated out from the syllabus so that it can be as clear as possible when things are due and what those expectations are. As we scroll down the navigation tabs on the left-hand side, you're going to notice that I've broken this course into 3 units. for a 5-week course, I really thought of the first 2 weeks as Unit 1, the middle week as Unit 2, and then the last 2 weeks as Unit 3. Because this is a communication course, we have presentations as part of this course, and we have 3 different presentations that must be completed. This is not a Professor Steve Thompson policy. This is not a College of DuPage policy. This is a State of Illinois policy that says when you complete Speech 1100, you need to have delivered 3 presentations. So we have 3 presentations in the course, and I have the requirements listed in a presentation tab right here for you. Some of you will not be coming to campus to deliver presentations, and you're completing this course completely online. So I have a tab that helps you navigate and submit those videos online, and I will talk more about this as we break down the syllabus in the next video. After a few of our presentations, I do have some self-assessments that I'll ask you to complete, evaluating the experience, and so I have 2 of those self-assessments in this self-assessment tab. I do have some discussion board questions, not many, 6 of them, as you can see. I have also embedded these discussion board questions into the actual units. So while I have a discussion board tab here, it's more out of repetition for you, but you'll notice when you're within, say, the Unit 1 tab, that the student introduction discussion board has a direct link within the tab. So as we get started and you click into unit number 1, I ask you to briefly introduce yourself to the students in the class. So whether you go directly through the unit tabs to do the discussion boards, or whether when it comes time to do the discussion boards you click actually on the tab, either way will help get you to the right place. You can see that I also have a handout tab on the left-hand side, but I think what you're going to find useful this term is this videos tab that I have for you. What I've done is I've provided example speeches of some of my former students giving the presentations that you're going to give. A lot of my former students have found that these are very useful as they complete the process. I will be adding more information on each of these speeches as we progress through the term. I can't give you everything right away, right? So anyway, I want you to familiarize yourself not only with the requirements, which are in each of the units, but if you kind of come to that stage where you'd like to see what somebody else has done, this video tab is very, very nice to use. I think it's important that you have my contact information in another place other than in the syllabus, so you can see that I've put my information down. The tabs that are towards the bottom are more resource tabs than anything else. So as I close out this video, I want to just call your attention to, there's the speech librarian if you're having trouble with research, the library at COD, you need help within BlackBoard, you need help using the Connect system, which is going to be a part of what we do within this class. I use some of the McGraw-Hill software and publishing materials, so the Connect help might be useful for you. If you need to contact me or any of your classmates, these email tabs down here are always great. All right. If you're interested in extra credit, I'll explain this later, but there is an extra credit tab down here, as well as you can keep track of your grades. So, as we transition to close out this first video, I just want to again say welcome to my class. That's a very brief overview of some of the different tabs within the Blackboard shell that I've created, and a little bit of insight into some of the material that has been posted. You're going to find as you get into each of those weekly units that there's a lot of information in there, and there's a lot of stuff that you're going to need to complete. Take a deep breath. You're going to be fine. Again, I'm here for your success. I want you to know that weeks 1 and 2 are a little bit heavy with what work needs to be completed. This is in no way some sort of punishment for the students. It's meant in no way to be a barrier, but I want to make myself clear why it works out that way. The first 2 weeks I created into unit number 1, and they build for the first 2 speeches. So in order to be successful on both of those first speaking activities, it's important to put all of the public speaking chapters right towards the beginning. And it just so happens that the book breaks the public speaking unit into roughly 4 or 5 chapters. So it really seems like a lot, but it's all focused on one specific process. So just make sure that you don't get down, you don't get discouraged. Realize that everything's done for a reason, and I know that you can be successful. Okay? I really highly recommend watching the syllabus video that's going to follow this video. It's going to break down a lot of the course policies, the grading, what to expect, all the good stuff that's going to lead to your A or B in this course. Okay? Again, I can't tell you enough times, it's a pleasure to have you in my class. I look forward to meeting all of you, whether it be virtually or whether it be face-to-face, and we will see you all soon.